Well, good morning. Happy Monday to you all. It is morning where I am. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in this beautiful world. It may be even Tuesday for you. This is Lorena's Lens, the first one of the year. It is Monday, January 8th, and I hope you all are having a great day. The title of today's video or today's message is Breaking in New Shoes. Now, for me, yeah, it's super cold. For me, that means taking a new pair of shoes or getting a new pair of shoes. For example, running shoes, walking shoes, getting a new pair to break them in is sometimes discomforting, right? It's a little uncomfortable. It means we have to change. Our feet, our body, everything has to adjust to those new shoes. In order to get the optimum wear or the optimum performance, we're going to have to get some new shoes for this new year. I know the shoes from last year are super comfortable. For example, the ones that I used to run in now are strictly for walking because they're too comfortable. They're too soft for running to give me an optimal run. So that just means I need to get a new pair of shoes in order to accomplish new and better performance. So what do you guys want to do this new year that is different, that will bring a better result, or something new that you have been working on or want for this year? But who do we have to become for that new, for that better? And so that's where I talk about the metaphor of breaking in those new shoes. Because just when you get those new shoes and they're no longer new, it's comfortable. I mean, they're just right. But by that time, guys, we really need a new pair of shoes for optimum performance. So where are you looking for some optimum performance this year, or just optimum love, optimum living, optimum health, optimum money? Where is your choice, or where do you want to move forward? Basically, what do you want to do that's different from last year? It's going to require something different of you this year. And this morning earlier this morning, I did not, well, actually, it's afternoon now. So really, several hours ago, I was on the verge of tears, realizing it was Monday morning and I had to get up and get out here in order to move. Good morning, good afternoon. Thanks for joining. And so we're talking about, hey, Yolanda, we're talking about breaking in some new shoes. And that's just a metaphor for doing something different and having something different. Who do we have to become in order to be different or to have what we say we want? And so this morning, I didn't feel like it. No, I did not feel like getting up and walking. And so it didn't matter if I felt like it. I realized it's for my good. It's really for my good to put on these shoes and get going. And I walked. And yes, it was cold, but I warmed up. And so with that, we're going to have to get a pair of new shoes in order to get a better performance. In order for something to be different or to have different, we have to be different. And start out really simple. Just really start out something really easy that is doable. Even if it's simply getting up an hour earlier or going to bed an hour earlier. If it's doing something for 30 minutes If it's writing in a journal for 10 minutes, literally put on a 5-minute timer if you hate to write, but something that will yield something new. One of the things I started, guys, last year to try to ease my way into this year is practicing my Spanish more. I speak pretty fluent, maybe sea level if I have to get it out and I have to communicate, but I want to do more than just the bare minimum. So I've been on Duolingo for, I guess, 79 or 70 days. And because the change was so small and incremental, I only go on Duo for 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes every day. And it's helped. It's just a little something. Right now I can't leave for 3 weeks to go into a Spanish speaking country and just like figure it out low. But I bet if I stayed a month, I would be fluent because we do what we have to do. But this year, how about let's try something a little different? Let's not wait until there's a crisis or something is pushing the needle that says, oh, I have to change, or I have to do something different. Who do you have to become in order to have what you say you want? I had a coach, guys, Lisa Nichols. She said, when the tongue in your shoe matches the tongue in your mouth, you're on the right track. But how often is the tongue in our mouth not necessarily aligned with the tongue in our shoes? And all that means is, are we doing what we need to do to have what we say we want? Whatever that is. And you know what? You get to define what new is for you, what change is for you, what transformation is for you, what success is for you. You get to define that. We don't have to do what other people do. Stay in your own lane and define what is meaningful to you. And you know what, moms? Everybody's looking at us. Your children, your grandchildren, they're all looking at us. I have 3 daughters, a son-in-law, 1 grandson. And yes, they're looking at me to see how am I navigating the tough parts of life. How am I navigating? Even my 91-year-old mom is sometimes saying, I think I'll try that, Lo. So even she is looking at me. And so sometimes it's really bigger than us. Doing things that are uncomfortable is where growth really happens, where change, transformation takes place, when we step out of our comfort zone, when we begin to just do small things. This time last year, I was like, I do not want to get on a video. I do not want to make a video. I do not want to get on live. But guess what? This is where we are in this world. And 65 or not, cheers, guys. That was Saturday. This girl is not getting left behind. In addition to, I'm going to do it my lane, my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to step out and do things in a different way. And that's why I call this video on Mondays Lorena's Lens. And I'm also starting a newsletter. So if you guys want to receive the monthly newsletter, and I have a little gift for you this month for January. It's a little workbook that I put together, and I want to give it to you guys. So you can just send me, you can DM your email address to me, and I'll shoot it to you this week. But I want you to realize breaking in new shoes is not comfortable. But they're new shoes are for running or walking. It's designed to help you have a better run or walk. It's better for your body. It's better for your mind. It's better for your spirit, emotionally. And so I use movement as an example because for our health, if we don't move, things get very, very challenging. Thank you, Yolanda. Yes, I had to be obedient because, and I want to share with you guys, I do not like walking and running or doing whatever all the time. No, I do not. But right now, I don't want to take any more medication that I'm already on. I'm on cholesterol medication, and the goal is this time next year be off of it and at least make every effort to make some lifestyle changes. And so that's what I'm talking about, breaking in new shoes. Who do I have to become in order to release the inner junk for the outer junk to go? In order for me to live the life that I want, have the life that I want, be healthy enough, be strong enough emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of that. I have some things that I want to do, not just do, be. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to begin dating this year. Yes. I put it up on my vision board that I'm going to go on a certain amount of dates in quarter 1. So I'm going to need y'all to hold me accountable to that. But I got to get out. I got to put myself out there. I have to trust myself. And that self-trust, guys, is everything. And we'll talk about that this month and just throughout the year about that self-trust. Because we want to put, oh, people are this or that. And yeah, but we can't control other people. But we have to lean into ourselves enough to how am I able to discern what is good for me? What is my level of confidence at this point in my life that I know I don't need to go on several dates with you to know that, oh, thank you very much. This cup of coffee was great, or a cup of tea, but this isn't for me, you know? And what else is happening this week, guys? I'm working on finishing this book, and I'm just like pushing myself to do it because sometimes the spirit of procrastination gets on your girl. So say a prayer for me that I just snap out of it and get this project done because it's really bigger than me. It's for others. And so I have to get out of my own head about, oh, did I say this right? Did I do this right? Just get it out here. And so that's another example of breaking in a new pair of shoes. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But remember, just start small. Keep it simple. Keep yourselves accountable. You can share with me your goals in a DM. And, you know, I'll hit you back up and say, how we doing this week? You guys can DM me, Lorena, how's it going? Are we close to finishing that book? What's going on? And so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And so my goal is to come on here Monday mornings or Monday afternoons, depending on what is going on in my world. But to come on here and encourage you guys and view life from Lorena's lens. And so with that, you guys have a beautiful Monday and a beautiful week. And I will see you next time. Take care.